Righteous Gaming presents an example of interactive cinema. Some games will give the player limited control in a scene or gameplay event. When unlocking its New Game Plus option, The Evil Within 2 makes me hesitate to revisit its world, and this is why. Unfortunately, I do not have my internet running at this time, so I have to wait until Bethesda.net realizes that I am not online. Then I can get into my game. But as I wait, the game still hasn't given up the search. I will have all the time in the world to sit and wait, even though I haven't shown interest, so bear with me a moment. Da 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 da. Oh, here we are. Moments later, an arrow window pops up and states the obvious. We'll close this window and get right into the game. Just look at all of these difficulty options. The thing about horror games is that even on normal, a one-shot death will eventually factor in during the playthrough. So there's really no reason not to go for the Nightmare Trophy, unless you're a novice or locked out of the option for trying with New Game Plus, like I am. Sure, I must have gotten intimidated by the time, so I went with Survival difficulty. Don't get why I can't play New Game Plus on Nightmare. Maybe the developer thinks it's unfair. I really don't know.
No, this is not happening.
I like how The Evil Within 2's intro scene moves onward with cinematic gameplay. This is a nice touch because the dialogue doesn't hamper the player's progress. There may be times when casing this style of direction becomes repetitive, but usually it's a go-to fit for gaming in dramatic horror.
Damn it! Lily, I'm here! Where are you? Oh God, is she upstairs? How did this happen? I'm coming, Lily! Just hold on!
The tension drives high with flames at every corner, and the player is free to explore the home, under a linear scale, of course.
Lily? Come on out! Lily! Where are you? I'm here! Dad's here!
You weren't here for me, Dad.
After exiting Sebastian's nightmare, we awake in this roadie's drinking bar. I would like to play the game in an area such as this, but not so with the game's promise of shadow highlights. This is a horror drama as Mikami is known for, so we can expect the world to lower its curtain even further.
Kidman?
Hello, Sebastian. It's been a long time.
3 years. I've been trying to track you down for 3 years.
And you thought you'd find me at the bottom of an empty bottle. Is that it?
And why are you here now, damn it?
You didn't find me because they didn't want you to. Calm down, Sebastian.
You knew what was gonna happen in that hospital, didn't you?
What happened at Beacon is in the past. You need to forget it.
You sound just like that psychologist the Force shoved down my throat. But he didn't have answers. You do. You're gonna tell me about Mobius.
I'm here because of this.
Where did you get this?
Lily's still alive.
Lily is dead! I read the police report! I was at her funeral!
We can rewrite history if we want to. Staging a death is child's play. Why would I come out of the shadows just to lie to you? Lily is alive, and she's with us. But she's in danger. We need you to help save her.
Save her? What have you done to her? Get your hands off me!
I was hoping you'd come willingly, Sebastian. But we don't have time for this bullshit.
I would probably have to agree with you, Kidman,
Lily
after waiting all this time to get back into the gameplay. However, I am enjoying the cinematics, so maybe it's not too bad.
Sebastian? You're awake. Good.
Yeah, great.
Then we awake for a second time, and now we're in STEM. Let's see what
You're
happens.
in one of our facilities.
Apparently, I'm not actually playing right here.
Be
The
careful
character is
of
moving by
We
himself.
don't know how powerful they are.
This is where the game switches from being a cinematic game and what I call an interactive cinematic. The game is driving into what may be 30 minutes or so of cutscene with this hall, now restricting the player to a move camera option.
Patience. All you
By
need
changing
is
basic
some
controls to gameatography, the next set is thereby brought into focus, allowing the viewer's eye to adapt to the change of scenery.
The hospital incident was an unfortunate setback. But we used the knowledge gained to build a new and vastly
I have now reached a moment in a game where I can only move Sebastian's head around the lab. While I'm not a fan of restricted controls in this way, I understand that a view like this is harder to project
millions of
without doing
minds
so.
connected together. Happiness for one is happiness for all. This machine, this miracle, will allow our species to achieve greatness. We needed to start with a mind that was pure and clean enough to support thousands of personalities. The mind of an innocent child.
You connected Lily to that machine?
Your daughter is quite special. The most stable core candidate we've ever tested. Thanks to her, the new STEM has been a smashing success. Until recently.
A little over a week ago, Lily vanished. Just stopped sending signals. Then the STEM environment began to collapse. We thought it was just a technical glitch. An easy fix, so we sent a team of Mobius agents inside. But then we lost contact with them, and STEM went dark.
Think about this, Mr. Castellanos. I am providing you an opportunity. Not only to see your daughter again, but to save her life. Something you thought you failed to do before. You can save her, or let her die. It's your choice.
Good luck, Sebastian. And please, try to cooperate with any team members you might find in there. I know you don't trust us, but they have the same goals as you do.
That's all right. I'm fine by myself.
Just remember to call me the moment you find Lily, so that we can begin the extraction process. I'll be out here for you.
The STEM agent is sending Sebastian off to the dark side. I can now expect to resume control of the protagonist. At least that's what I anticipate.
Are you ready? Be careful in there, Sebastian. We're counting on you. STEM entry in 3, 2, 1.
Oh no, there's a title intro too. This all looks great though, and it can be skipped at any time. Unlike the hallway walk from before. After the title is shown, control of our role is given back, but only to experience the darkness of this place. To do this, I must follow my digitized residents by pressing forward. I am also given a sprint option to get there faster. These pieces of interactive cinema also serve as tutorials and cannot be skipped.
Dad, help me!
I'm coming, Lily!
I know it's hard to accept, Myra, but she's gone. Our little girl is gone.
No. I'll never accept it. You won't help me, I'll find out the truth on my own.
It's almost as if the director had two ways of doing the intro, but didn't choose one or the other.
We've got a call.
Instead, he decided to implement both of them. After getting through the first two chapters, the core of the game is revealed as a solid blend of action and horror. The interactive cinematics that it does contain do not reduce progression to slow you down. Instead, the scene is dressed to establish the ebb and flow of the game's world.
What the?
Some people might hesitate to go back to this dark version of Crimson City, mainly because of these tension delays. The style of interactive cinema that intimidates me the most would have to be the nail-biting stealth segments. Might I share an example?
Terrible. Like the worst hangover ever.
Don't worry. It will pass once your mind has adjusted.
What was that?
Shit.
I learned from playing in first-person perspective that holding up direction isn't only unresponsive, but not necessary to round a corner undetected. Sebastian peeks instead.